In Forbes Global reports on the most valuable sports team in the world, the Dallas Cowboys lead ranking as they compete in the NFL as an American football franchise. This comes as no surprise for the Dallas Cowboys, as a franchise renowned for its outstanding financial, commercial, and marketing operations, even in the absence of major on-field achievements in recent years. The real surprise lies on the team's historical on-field performance. The Dallas Cowboys are one of the most valuable and most talked about franchise in the sports history. 5 Super Bowls titled, legendary players, and a global fan base. And yet nearly 3 decades without a championship appearance, how did America's team get here? The Cowboys dominated the NFL in the 1970s and 1990s. 5 Super Bowl champions, multiple dynasty level teams, a standard of excellence that shaped the leagues. For years, Dallas wasn't competitive. They were feared. The legacy is what makes the current situation so hard to ignore. Dallas has produced some of the greatest names in NFL history: Roger Staubach, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, and Deion Sanders. These players didn't just win, they defined era. The Cowboys brand was built on stars' leadership and championship expectations. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Since winning Super Bowl in 1996, the Dallas Cowboys have not reached another Super Bowl, not once. They have had the talent roosters, elite individual players, high expectation every season. But year after year, the result is the same: yearly playoff exits, missed opportunity, and unanswered questions. The problem isn't talent, it's consistency, structure, and decision making when it matters the most. You cannot talk about the Cowboys without talking about the owner. Jerry Jones is one of the most influential owners in the sport history. He turned the Cowboys into a global brand, but he also maintained heavy control over football operations in today's NFL. The most successful teams separate ownership from football decisions. Dallas never fully did that balance, or lack of it. He defined the modern Cowboy era. Even though the Cowboys have had strong seasons, like 12 win to 4 losses, records multiple times, the team just seemed to win the big games once the playoff begins. In 2025 reports, analyst Mike Greenberg explained that the team's decline is closely linked to contract management and budget decisions. The Cowboys often delayed renewing key players' contracts or pushed the limits of the salary cap, and this negatively affects their ability to build strong competitive roster for the long seasons. Example, delays in extending CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott's contracts ended up rising costs and reducing the team's flexibility to improve the roster. And that's why the team has won only 5 playoffs games in 30 years, a weak number compared to competing franchises. Even without championships, the Cowboys have delivered unforgettable moments. Historic rivalries, playoffs drama, star players carrying massive pressure. But moments aren't banners, and for a franchise built on winning, close isn't enough. Every big moment now comes with the same question: is this finally the year? The Dallas Cowboys aren't irrelevant, they are not poorly run, and they are never short on talent. But greatness in the NFL is measured by championships. Until Dallas breaks the cycle and returns to the Super Bowl, the gap between legacy and reality will only grow. This isn't about the past, it's about what comes next.